Hello, I'm here to talk about random block experiments and how they work in statistics. So pretty much the way they start is you will have variables, some being homogeneous and others being heterogeneous, where the heterogeneous variables can cause bias when you run tests. So you would use a random block experiment to eliminate the bias in whatever experiment you're running. What I'm going to talk about is tying random block experiments into agricultural engineering, specifically with location due to soil content, seasonal weather patterns, and diurnal effects and how they can affect the experiment. The first one with the soil by location, this can be important in agricultural engineering because it can be key for whatever crop that's being growing due to the consistency of the soils. So one way that you can run the test is you grow the crops in all different locations that you're planning on testing or evaluating. And that way you would essentially eliminate the heterogeneous variable of the soil's consistency with the fertilizer because you would get the test results from all different locations. The next would be from seasonal effects. And with this, you would kind of have to assume that whatever crop you are growing, it's going to grow year round, so it grows no matter what the season. But then with using the fertilizer, you can test the fertilizer for these crops throughout each of the seasons. And essentially, you're going to rule out the bias variable of the season on how it affects with the fertilizer. Lastly, with diurnal effects, a little bit simpler, just what would be better for the time of day to use your fertilizer at dawn or dusk. And with this, you would just have, however many sets of crops, and then you would test the fertilizers at dawn and at dusk equally, eliminating, the heterogeneous variable of the diurnal effect to see how the fertilizer would work. So all these examples pretty much tie in how random block experiments can be used, specifically with agricultural engineering, and how you can eliminate many bias variables that are going to be coming with growing crops. This would be extremely important for any company that's planning on investing a lot of money with some new site to start growing crops, because it's going to equal money from production. However, it should be noted that it is nature, and there's going to be many more other bias variables that are going to be involved with this. Thanks for listening. Bye.